Hi there, I'm Angela Robinson, and you're watching MadameNoire. I hoped, I think based on the names attached, I had high hopes that it would be. With Oprah and Tyler together, I thought, okay, this has potential to be a hit. I'm a theater girl, so in the theater, especially Broadway, we just long to run. We just hope that it has some name attached to it that it'll run. And so this was the same thing. I was just like, oh, I hope it runs. And it did. Immediately when I saw the audition piece that I had to do, I knew that I knew her. Not so much, people always ask, are you anything? It's not so much that I was her, but I knew her, and I knew that I could bring her to life. So, I was just happy to be given the opportunity, although the Veronica of today wasn't really the Veronica of the beginning. So she's evolved a lot.
You see, real men need a heart to go to battle, and you don't have the heart.
I don't think you can truly effectively play a character that you're wondering how they could do this. You have to find a way to know how they could do this so that you can bring the character to life. No boundaries. So many times in life we have so many boundaries. We have to walk a line that Veronica just refuses to walk. So I love that. I love that she says she's gonna do something, she does it. Like it or not, that's the way it is. You're not gonna do what I say, okay, I'm gonna blackmail you. You're not gonna do it still, okay, I'm gonna kill you. So it's just such a fun character to play. Well, I met Oprah first. I was in The Color Purple on Broadway, and she was one of the producers on that. So that experience was different from this one because I had already met her. So that experience was just kind of, oh my God, I'm gonna have a job for longer than 2 weeks because Oprah is here. That was, and so in awe of seeing her at that moment. This one, I knew it was her network, and I knew all that, so it wasn't quite that surprise, but being in her presence every time is a great experience. It was another one of those pinch myself, wow, I can't believe this is happening moments. But it was a dream come true too. I dreamed all of that as a kid. It was wonderful. And I got to do it with Fantasia, which was so great, and she's wonderful, so it's good. They're all different. I just traveled across country driving with my husband, and every drive-through, we had to Snapchat or take pictures, and I look a mess when I'm traveling across country. So that was a whole lot of fun. People were really happy to see us at Dunkin' Donuts and things like that. So that was great. Usually people just love the show, and they're just really happy. They love Veronica. They don't understand why they love her, but they do. I had this one lady come and tell me how I'm not honoring my husband and how you got a good man and you treat him so bad. And my husband was standing next to me, my real husband of 20 years was standing next to me. And he said, after she finished about how I'm just don't appreciate a good man when I got him and all that, my real husband said when she finished, she treats me great, ma'am. I think a combination of both. Definitely the actor struggle, but also I don't have the experience of, oh, I really wanted it, and then I saw somebody else got it because of their race. That's not my experience. I think my experience is more, I grew up wanting to do theater, fell in love with Barbra Streisand when I was a kid. The first musical I ever loved was Bye Bye Birdie, which was, I'm sure you've never heard of that, but it was Dick Van Dyke years ago. I am a musical theater geek. I love musical theater. I've auditioned doing R&B, gospel music. It doesn't matter how legit I plan to be for Les Mis. When it's over, they'll say, do you have anything more soulful? And I think in that way, it has been hard for me to do the kind of theater that I fell in love with. And even though I love all of it, but it's been getting in those doors. The way that I ended up with Haves and the Have-Nots, I was doing Into the Woods at the Alliance, and the casting director came. And so it was one of the few times that I got to do Sondheim and that kind of music. So, you know, those kind of boundaries. I think that's why I love Hamilton so much. I think it helps us to just sort of tear them down and let people, all sorts of people, play all sorts of parts. I think in the end, we just really, really have to acknowledge that people are human and that they have feelings and that your words hurt. And I didn't realize that until this all happened. My Facebook page and my friends that I thought were friends, I didn't realize that they felt that Black Lives Matter shouldn't be said. And that was disappointing to me. I think I was able to change their minds, but you know, it just reminded me of how far we have to go, that those 3 words are so hard to say.
Hey guys, thank you so much for supporting Madame Noire's YouTube channel. For more Did Y'all See, click here. For celebrity interviews, click here. And for our new series, Ask a Black Man in Los Angeles, click here. And as always, subscribe.